Good morning, everybody. This is Dory back with another episode of Dory's Helpful Hints. I hope that you all had a happy holiday season and that you're well into getting yourself situated for the new year. In this video, I had two things that I wanted to address. I want to address foundation and I want to address style. With foundation, I know I had done another video where I explained that when you look for your foundation colors, you want to match it to your jawline. But I have talked to several people who did not realize that, so I wanted to reiterate this. When you're looking for foundation, you want to match that shade to your jawline. You want it to match your neck. A lot of times your face is going to be darker, especially if you've tanned. And I'm not saying that you should not get something a little bit darker in the summertime, because this part of your neck is going to tan too. This part typically doesn't, but this part will. But you want your jawline and your face to blend with the color of your neck. If one is really dark and one is really light, it kind of looks off. So you really need to keep that in mind. In another video, I actually had a color match done for my skin at Ulta and got a foundation, and I'll go ahead and talk to you more about that in another video. But for now, just remember that when you're matching shades, you want to match to your jawline and not to the upper part of your face, because there will be a color variation for that. Now on to style. So most of you know that I've had a protracted color journey, and I finally found closure when I went to see both Rochelle Hirsch, who painted my palette, and John Kitchener, who gave me fabric samples. And in Rochelle's system, I was in early spring, and in John Kitchener, I was a predominantly lively bright with about 30% earthy rich, which would bring in kind of that autumn quality to it, although he does not go by seasons. This color that I'm wearing today actually is a match for both of those palettes, and I love this color. But I noticed that when I was putting my colors together, I was not happy. I would take pictures and I was not happy, and I started once again questioning my colors. There's something wrong with my colors. They're not working for me. Maybe I'm not really a spring. Maybe I should go back and look at David Zyla's palette where I was a summer, or maybe I'm more autumn than spring, because when I would look at the photos, I would be like, there's something off in this picture. And I realized what it is the style. The way I was putting the colors together was not working for me. Now, John did give me my essences, and in the essences that I had, I was 40% high-spirited, 35% natural, 15% youthful, and 10% romantic. So when I style, I need to bring in these things like pattern, and I need to make sure that my clothing is comfortable and all of that, but it still didn't help me dress my pear-shaped body. Okay? And I am definitely pear-shaped. The styles that are going on today are skinny jeans, and when your hips are heavier than anything else, or the largest portion of you, regardless of whether you're thin or you feel like you're carrying a few extra pounds, if that's where most of your weight is, you don't want to emphasize that, and skinny jeans definitely emphasize that. So I would put on jeggings or leggings and a top and boots that are really close into the body, and I would look at it like I looked like I had a donut around my waist. And instead of saying there's something wrong with the donut, I was saying there's something wrong with the colors. So let me kind of give you an example of that. This is better for me than what I have been wearing, but there are still things in this outfit that could be tweaked. So I've got the top. The top is a tunic style top, so it does come down and cover my hips, but it actually should not end where my hips are the heaviest, and it kind of does, but I've tried to moderate that by cinching in the waist. Okay, I've still got jeggings and skinny jeans, and my boots do come here. It would be better if I had more fullness around my legs to draw the attention down away from my hips. You want to bring attention either down or up, and you want to draw it away from this section, and I've tried to do that with the necklace and with the belt. I don't have a lot of things that would be great for my shape, And so that's now going to be something else that I look at when I go shopping, is that I need to remember skinny jeans are not my friend unless I can wear something that's going to cover up or, you know, add volume, not really volume, but kind of hide or make the line more even. I know some could say that I do have an hourglass because my shoulders are broad, but I don't think for me that they're broad enough to make up for the amount of weight that I carry in my hips. So I feel for me I am definitely that pear-shaped style. If you had an hourglass, cinching in the waist and then having everything else look sleek would work for you. But with a pear shape, you want to kind of bring the attention upwards, like I said, or downwards. If you've got your colors done and you're not happy, it's not always the colors. Sometimes it's the way you're styling those colors. And that's what it is for me now, because I know that I've got the colors right. They do amazing things for my skin, and I know that the colors are working for me. It's just I need to learn to style them better to fit my particular body type. And that's going to be another journey, I think, because I am not used to looking at that type of thing. I guess when I was wearing all of my skirts, it kind of flared at the bottom, so that wasn't an issue. And wearing more pants, it becomes an issue. Also, like I was wearing a lot of really full skirts and I didn't understand why I didn't like those. And I don't like those because those full peasant skirts have all that weight up here around my hips. And so they're really full, and it just adds bulk here and makes me look that much bigger. So I think I'm going to do a series of videos on how to dress for your body type, and hopefully that will help you guys look beyond color and find the style that actually works for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, place them in the comment section below. And the next video, as I said, that I have coming up will be addressing the makeup and finding the right foundation shade. Thank you guys. Have a great week.